Welcome back, Southwest Florida. You're looking live at Lee Pitts Live here at the American Legion Post 38 in the place where Lee Pitts Live After Work takes place downtown Fort Myers. We're so thrilled to finally get her here in the studio. The eminent principal at Franklin Park Elementary School. Maya, right? Or Mia? Mia. Welcome to Lee Pitts Live, Mia German. Doctor.
Thank you for having me. I'm so glad to finally be here.
Let me bump you in. I think I've seen you in passing, but I've never really interviewed you. I saw you in passing as the assistant principal at Franklin Park Elementary School, which is a pillar in our community and certainly in the Dunbar and the African American community. It has been a store. You might not know it, well, you wouldn't know this, but back in the day, in my early days, like in the early 1990s, 93, 94, I used to go to Franklin Park. I think it had become a magnet school or something like that. I should go there and talk to the kids all the time as a bank vice president. I always enjoyed myself there. I got to get back over there.
You have to come back.
And I've seen the school go through different names. I think one time it was saying middle school at one point. Tell me about that. And now it's like straight up elementary school, right? Because I used to be sometimes I used to say Franklin Park Middle School, and I wasn't wrong. It was a middle school at one point.
At one point, it was a middle school back in the day. You know, it used to be like a K through 8 school just because of the area. And as they started building more schools and branching out, it became a magnet school for a little while.
I remember that. People didn't know that.
And then the magnet school went away, and now we are just Franklin Park Elementary School. We serve kids in kindergarten to 5th grade.
Straight up elementary school.
Straight up elementary school.
And I remember that time when they had that big ball out in the front. I don't know if something science related. People might remember that. What was that all about?
That was a part of the branding, you know, part of letting people know that it was a magnet STEM school.
Right. Speaking of STEM, STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. That right there is like in the forefront in education. What would you say to encourage people to understand that is where the future is going?
Well, you know, just in the last 2 years, 10 years, 20 years, the face of the world has changed with technology. And how we grew up in school, what we used to do, the children, they don't do that. They have Chromebooks. Everything is technology. And if we don't expose our children to those things, they are going to be left behind. So it is important that we are exposing them to all of that because that is how the world is set up these days.
Let's go back for a minute, Mia, and let's get to know the new principal at Franklin Park Elementary School.
All right, well, my name is Mia German, born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. Went to the Florida A&M University, and I majored in College of Education, elementary education. I knew from a little girl that I wanted to be a teacher.
Really?
So I married a Florida boy, and I walked into my first classroom in 1992 in Immokalee, Florida. And from the time I walked in that classroom, I knew this is where I was supposed to be. See, the great Florida A&M University, they taught us to be excellent, but not only to be excellent, but you go where it's hard, where your kids are, and you teach them how they can be great, and you just make it happen. So I have spent 32 years in your most challenging Title I schools, teaching children, now leading teachers and children that look like me to let them know, hey, you can be great because you were born great. I have 2 kids. Both, they're grown now, but they're graduates of Dunbar High School. I have 3 lovely grandkids, and I'm just living my best life, but most importantly, I am proud to be the new principal of Franklin Park.
You know, I am so thrilled to hear your ideology and that you carried forward from being an HBCU graduate. You probably don't know this, but I am an HBCU graduate as well, Talladega College.
Okay.
And the mission is clear. I also went to graduate school at an HBCU, Atlanta University, now known as Clark Atlanta University. So my whole higher education was in the HBCU sphere. And we, piggybacking off what you said, we run towards the ones who have the right mission to the biggest challenges. People don't understand. A lot of people don't get it. It's not always trying to go to the shiny stuff. If you can go to the dusty stuff and shine it up,
Come on.
that is your greatest contribution to society. And you got that spirit in you. Take what I just said and take it a little farther.
Like Deion Sanders says, Franklin Park, we are coming. We are going to be great. We're coming.
Right now, you are the principal of this school that is being rebuilt, or would I say retrofitted. Describe the new Franklin Park concept and some of the components in there that are unique in terms of the holistic approach to the community.
This is going to be a state-of-the-art facility. I just had my monthly meeting this morning, and just to walk around and to see like where it is now compared to where it was last year is just going to be amazing. I mean, just the room size. First of all, just to be an indoor campus in the state of Florida is just one thing that I cannot wait. But the classrooms, you know, the technology, the cafeteria. I went into the cafeteria today and I could not believe my eyes. We're going to have a community center where we will have doctor's office, nurse, food pantry. So we're going to be the first community center elementary school where we have that available to our families right on site. And just, you know, Franklin Park was built in 1957. They've remodeled, they've patched, they've repaired, but to have a brand new state-of-the-art facility is just something that is long overdue, that our kids deserve and the community deserves. And it's going to be a spectacular site.
Outstanding. Mia, give me the timeline and tell me where you are right now physically. I know you in some modular units, and then the timeline that people can expect the grand opening of the new school.
So I don't know if you've had a chance to drive by our old campus, but you can see the building is up. They have windows. So right now, the substantial completion date is July 1. That means July 1st, we will be able to move back into our building. 2024.
Okay.
So next school year, we will start in our new building. Right now, we are in a temporary site right across from James Stevens on Marsh Avenue. They picked our entire school up and they placed us over there in what we call Portable City. Everything portables.
Amazing. Now, challenges right now working out of the portable complex?
Lots of challenges, but we are the Franklin Park Panthers, and we take a licking and keep on ticking because we know what we're going to be in soon. But yes, lots of challenges sometimes.
What is it going to feel like to you, and what is it going to be for the community when the Keys open the new facility to our community?
You know, I am honored that the district chose me as the next principal to move into the position there. And it is going to be just amazing. Like I said, today when I went to see where they are, I just cannot believe, because I was assistant principal there. So this is my 4th year.
Right,
so
that's when I first met you, assistant principal.
The progression, and it's just going to be an honor to see what that new school looks like and what it means to the Dunbar community. Like you said, it is the hub of the community, and for the community to get the opportunity to come in, to see, and you know, it's going to be something to be proud of. There's a lot of alumni around here, and anytime I'm out and about, oh, I went to Franklin Park, I went to Franklin Park, I can't wait to see the new building. So when they have that opportunity, it's going to be a win-win, not only for Franklin Park, but for the community.
You mentioned the alumni. There's a way too for that large alumni to support, and other people to support the great Franklin Park Elementary School, located in the heart of the African American community. I know we have a lot of other minorities who are moving in different races, but at the genesis of it, the core of it is still the African American community here in Southwest Florida, Fort Myers, Dunbar, right? How can people support what's happening at Franklin Park?
That is a wonderful question. You know, we get a lot of resources. You know, we get the uniforms, we get the backpacks, and all of that is great, but our children need time. We have a generation of children who are craving this one-on-one time, small group time. So what I would love is that the community get involved with some time. 30 minutes a week, 30 minutes every 2 weeks, 1 hour a week, 1 hour every 2 weeks. Come and volunteer, mentor. You be that child's person that they see consistently and that they know, hey, Mr. Lee Pitts is coming to see me just to say, hey, man, I got you. You can do this. You're going to be okay. Stop making those decisions. Stop acting up. Our kids are craving that one-on-one adult time. And there's us in the school building who do that, but there's more of them than there are kids. So they need us.
Tell me about that, though, Doctor. How does that look? So you connect with the school and say, I want to be like a mentor or something like that? A mentor,
volunteer. So it's a process. You would come in, we take you through volunteer paperwork, background check, and depending on your schedule, you would say, I can come once a week. We would find a child who would say, okay, we think this person would be a great fit. Come eat lunch with them, come read them a story, just come in and check to see how they're doing. If we have events in the evening, maybe come meet them at the event. Just be that person. Just be that mentor.
Dr. German, I recently interviewed the superintendent of the Lee County School District. And he spoke glowingly, just like he had all this enthusiasm about the new school coming in Dunbar. I'm trying to think of his name. Call his name.
Dr. Bernier.
Dr. Bernier. And I just felt so good about his enthusiasm about it. Have you felt that same enthusiasm from the district, in particular the superintendent, about this new school and the impending grand opening?
Everybody is excited about Franklin Park. Franklin Park is a historic school. Everybody knows about Franklin Park, the good, bad, and the ugly. And everybody's been so supportive. I saw him a couple weeks ago and he said, have you been to the new site? They're saying it's going to be done July 1st. Everywhere I go, everybody's asking, is the school going to be done? I saw it going up. Yes, there's so much excitement and support for the new Franklin Park. It's so exciting.
And we got an Alpha Kappa Alpha at the top.
Yes, ma'am.
AKA Power.
You have an Alpha Kappa Alpha woman running the show, sir. And
welcoming the Divine Nine to come over and be a part of all of this.
Yes, I need my brothers and sisters because, we all have that mission. All of us are educated. A lot of us probably have the same background, how we worked our way up through education. And our kids need to see us. I always tell them they need to hear us, they need to see us, they need to feel us.
We're closing out the year, starting a new year. Parents, students, the community, all can play a role in the academic excellence of our children. As a principal sitting right here, Dr. German, I want you to talk about what parents can be doing at home going forward, what the children can be doing, how we can enhance the learning process.
We can't do it without the parents.
Okay.
They are sending us the best that they have at home. And Franklin Park, our demographics can be challenging. And it's generational things that we fight. But what I learned, almost all the kids, all the parents, they love their children and they want what's best for them. So what we need to encourage our parents to do, I tell them all the time, get involved. I want to see you at the parent meetings. I want to see you talking to the teachers. And if I can be honest, just don't come up there when you have an issue. Or don't call me when I need that grade card for sports. I need you here being on top of their academics, being a part of the team. And like I said, I have amazing parents at Franklin Park. They come, they do, but there are some that we're still trying to get them to be involved. I tell them all the time, you are your child's best advocate. You are their first advocate. So we really work on cultivating a community. We love them, you love them, we want what's best. So I always tell parents, you be their advocate and get involved. I don't care if they call me 100 times and ask me questions. It is my job to not only educate your child, but make you feel a part of the Franklin Park family.
You take pride in making sure that you talk directly to those parents?
Oh, yes. I'm on the bus ramp. I'm at the car ramp every day. I want them to see me, hear me, and feel me. Not only the kids, but the parents too.
You're not in the ivory tower?
No, absolutely not.
The future of Franklin Park Elementary 5 years from now, how do you see it?
Well, we're going into a brand new building. You know, we've had some challenges academically with our school grade and, you know, teacher retention and stuff, but that's starting to change. We are going to be an A school, a model school of excellence, where people from all over the state of Florida are coming to see what are they doing here with this demographic of kids. We're going to be a school where we have teachers trying to get into our school. We are going to be an institution of excellence.
Are you hiring now? Starting to look at some resumes?
We'll start in
encourage people
January. I do have a 4th grade and a 2nd grade position available, a school counselor.
Okay.
So once we start, they normally start about February, March. I am going to be heavily recruiting. I'm looking for the best to join the best and make a difference in the lives of kids.
You know, you motivate me.
All right now, come on.
You motivate me already. I'm ready to go.
Come on, let's go.
I love the energy. I want to talk a little bit about the physical building.
Okay.
Okay. We know it's going to be a sparkling, shining, state of the art and all of that. And I also want to talk about outside, regardless of a building, the education process. How important is it, the two? Is it the building that you're walking into that's sparkling and shining with the nice shiny floors and the new roof and the new auditorium? Or is it, no matter where you come from, no matter where you are, there are certain things that you got to do anyway. It's not the building, but the person and the parents and the family and the whole community in terms of what gets in here.
It is definitely about who is there. We can have this nice, shining building, but if the kids don't know our expectations, if they're not ready to learn, they'll burn their place down. If we don't have parents on the same team, if they don't know our expectations, we'll just have a building. So for me, it's all about connections, relationships. I want them to know, and I'm speaking on behalf of my staff, every adult at Franklin Park. We make sure that there are connections, we make relationships so that they know we are a safe place for them. You can bring your kids to us. We're going to feed them, love them, we're going to educate them, and we're going to have high expectations. So for us, we are working on being a place of excellence where we foster kids who are high achievers. We want them to be lifelong learners, leaders, and make an impact in their community. So it's all about what we're pouring into kids so they can give back and make a difference and be leaders in the community.
People who are listening to us on my radio show and watching us on television right now, and they say, hey, I'm motivated by Dr. Mia. I get it. And I didn't go to college. I went to HBCU.
Wait.
Arrows coming.
You did not go to FAMU. That's why you can't get it right.
So people who are listening to Dr. Mia German and saying, I want to talk to her. I don't want to go through a voicemail from hell. I want to make a phone call. Let me get to work. What number should they call? They should call
239-332-1969. Ask for my secretary, Jerry Herrera, and let them know, hey, I saw Dr. German on Lee Pitts Live, and I need to talk to her. And she will get that message to me, and I call people back within 24 hours.
If people want, now they got this sparkling new building coming up. They don't need any money. They don't need any donations. Is that true? And how can people, if they're not true, they can donate money to different things that you use for supplies or something like that?
You can always donate to Franklin Park Elementary School, whether it's backpacks, whether it's gift cards, whether it's a check,
underwear. I know you had
underwears. We are always taking that in. But remember, for me, my priority is time. Okay. I want to see more people that look like us in our school impacting our kiddos.
Your message is clear,
Crystal.
concise,
Yes, sir.
and received.
Yes, sir.
You are the perfect principal for Franklin Park Elementary School, Dr. German.
Thank you, thank you, thank
I
you.
am so thrilled and so happy to have had this opportunity to chat with you.
Thank you,
I know
sir.
you have to keep it moving. You got other things to do. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule.
Sir, thank you for finally having me. Hopefully this won't be my last
Nope.
time on the show.
I got big plans for you.
Good. And I look forward to seeing you and anybody you know. You're one of my new spokesmen. You need to get over to Franklin Park.
I accept that as an honorary ambassador to Franklin Park Elementary School going forward. She has just christened me
Yes.
as a spokesman. I am honored.
Thank you, sir. Nope, I am honored.
Mia, I want you to take a look into this camera. Take about a minute and give your final comments to the public, your state of the union going forward.
I am Mia German, the proud principal of Franklin Park Elementary School in the Dunbar community. Listen, if we don't take care of our babies, if we don't teach them how to be great, that there's more to life than sports and being a rapper, that they can be a doctor, a scientist, they can be an engineer,
A TV talk show
they
host.
can be a TV talk show host, that they can do it. Who's going to do it? They need us. If they don't have their education, what are they going to have? Listen, I'm a little girl who grew up in the hood of Columbus, Ohio, and I turned out better than good because of my family, my faith, and my education. Fort Myers, Franklin Park, we need you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Ski, week. Go mob, 5-8 in the house. Remember, for those who say it can't be done, they are usually interrupted by those like this fabulous principal, Dr. German, who are doing it. And Miami may have the oranges, but Franklin Park Elementary School has got the
Juice.
They got the juice. We'll see you.
Lee Pitts Live is a Lee Pitts Enterprise production.
Hello, everybody. This is Lee. I'm so glad that you watched that particular show. And if you enjoyed that show, we got other shows like that. Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch Lee Pitts Live on demand anytime. And also hit us up on all our social media platforms. Just type in Lee Pitts Live, and there you go.